Well, it's a bit of a damp day today. Hello and welcome to the new subscribers and welcome to the channel. Here we get to see what I do in a daily basis, but not every day, only some days. Today, just now I am heading over to Alloa, to, well, that is if I can eventually get there. This car seems to be going extremely slow. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to Alloa via Sauchie, and you get the heating on a bit. It's bloody cold in here. I'm in the C4 Grand Picasso today, not in the C3, because I've got chairs in the back and I've got to... There's no way that's zero emissions. That's lies. You've got tyres, you've got brakes. How did you make the electric car? Did it come? Was it made out of fairy dust? You know, it's just like talk on that electric car club. It really is. It's another example of the public being lied to by the elite. So essentially, the rich people will be happy because peasants will be able to drive around like this. So it's like, I mean, it's the thing about equality. When people don't really understand equality, it's because they haven't thought about it. But equality should mean equality of opportunity. So things should be relatively within reach if you want to travel and visit friends or relatives. So they're doing away with things like that in the name of specific things, generally climate change. You know, so the ironic thing is of what they're actually doing isn't going to help anything really, or anybody, sadly. But I don't want to start ranting and raving about that. So it's, a lot of these like campaigners things, they're actually attempting to end humanity is what they're actually doing. You know, I don't know if they really know it, but I say just stop oil, for example, is an atrocious thing to say. It was like, oh, let's just stop hospitals, because that's what it means. Oil's never. So it's like they're just taking the negative side of something, but there's like positive sides of it as well, like healthcare, longevity, you know, longevity. There's a whole range of benefits that modern stuff has. So just to say just stop it, it's like, what do you mean stop it? You've got to just like got to get your Aspie head on and go, that's what it means. They want to stop it. So therefore they should be stopping it, and they don't. They're still using it themselves. They're idiots, like absolute idiots. I've got the device a wee bit kind of to the left, which just means you're not really seeing oncoming traffic, which is probably not ideal. It's not so easy for me to rig this thing up in this car as it is the blue car. It kind of, I'll need to adjust that a bit. It'd be alright like if we were going past the Kelpies, actually, then you'd be able to see them. Oh, this trailer almost manages to pull out in front of somebody. Yes. Some people I think are blind, I think, yeah. Like some of them got to be blind. Pull out in front of somebody. No problemo. data. Well, anyway, so basically I'm going to Alloa, the other side of Alloa. Right, so I've got that dilemma here. Do I go, do I go through Alloa? Do I go Sauchie? I mean, Sauchie's alright, but it's got like a busy, like a little annoying little roundabout, which is usually really busy there. Road ahead closed. Dear, what road? That'll be the one on the left. It's usually got flooding. Or I don't know which road to mean. It must mean that road. It often does have flooding. That one on the left takes you a bridge valley. There's traffic coming out of it, which is odd. So it must be flooded enough just to get one line of traffic through. Yeah, so oh shit. So we've 3 things to do. I'm going to get in some clothes. I've got to go and drop off some chairs, and I'm going to pick up some stuff from Clackmannan. Swap right there. So it's just like trying to, when you try and like it's called logistics, isn't it? You try and do that, and you've got like daft people involved, daft needs, and you try and work it all together. It can be slightly difficult, and sometimes you do. There's a certain element of taking a chance. What if it was this guy last night wanted me to go down to some shop in Grangemouth at 9 o'clock last night, and I went, and then it was like, I mean, the whole thing just smelled a bit odd. But well, the guy had an Irish surname, which is not a problem in itself. He's from Canada, so you get an instant idea about somebody. There's a lot of like expats coming back, like from South Africa, Canada, US. I didn't really notice that many Australians coming back. Rainbow there. I've not actually noticed that much. Australians coming back. We'll just go this way because it gets me to the side of Alloa that I want to be at. Although I was tempted to turn right there. I think it might be closer turning right, like less miles, but you just have to get on with life, don't you? I mean, my situation, I haven't really spoke about it that much, so a lot of people probably get confused about it, but it's actually difficult to talk about certain subjects on YouTube. Because you could get banned, well, what do you call it, strikes or whatever. So there's certain subjects you don't really want to talk about, and one of them would be LGBTQIA or whatever, you know. And so technically, I sort of fall into that thing, although I'm not interested in it as such. It took a long time for me to realise certain things, and one of them is something that I can't really say on here because I'd get in trouble for being transphobic. So I can't, so I won't. But my situation is a bit weird, so it sort of is weird. It's not exactly totally rare, but it is confusing for some people, or difficult for them to cope with. So basically I just ignore everything and just carry on. Because you can't really do much more. But what I do now, and I've got more mature, is if people say things that I don't like, whatever that may be, I tend to just allow them to say what they want, or people do things. So basically I'm not going to start sort of trying to moralise with anybody. Say, like, for example, somebody said, oh, I'm coming to buy something, or I'm going to meet you somewhere, and then I agree to meet them, which is unlikely because I'm not that. But imagine that, and then they didn't turn up or something. Like, I would never say, like, but I think this is probably, most people know this, that you are accountable yourself for arrangements that you make. And other people let you fail to. So a lot of things are based on trust. So you work out things. Is it going to work? Do you think that'll work out alright? And there is this, obviously, look at the rainbow. There is always an element of risk with everything. It's got to be, you know. There's got to be risk, and it's not always going to work, or sometimes it won't work. But as you use educated guesses, don't you? As you get older, you'll maybe work out something, or try and work out people. I think, like, using the internet, and for me, try to claim that I can work out what somebody's going to be like, it's obviously not really true, but I have to, to a certain extent, work out if somebody's going to waste my time or not. So, and I seem to be pretty good at it. Look at a rainbow over there, that's fantastic. Look at that rainbow, it really is amazing. That's right on top of fish cross. Yeah, fish cross has got a rainbow. So I'm about to turn right here. I'm indicating to turn right. You can see the rainbow. By rainbow, we're indicating come off roundabout. And ignore the speed limits. Ignore them! They're too slow! You can power up this hill. It's quite good fun, actually. I've got a lot. I prefer it in the wee car, actually. The wee blue car is brilliant coming up here. You just power it up here, and then just let it drift down. Obviously I couldn't do that because I've got people driving around. Driving. 1, 2, 3. Water on the road, there's water on the road, there's water on the road, the water. I'm trying to drive. I shouldn't be driving in the water, it's not good for the car. The problem with modern cars is they've got interlock brakes and everything, and that involves like electrical connections, cables, and because it's French, and probably use the cheapest connections possible to try and make it profitable, sell the car. And that's one of the problems with driving through floods, because a lot of these cars, like this car, has an auto handbrake, so you drive through a flood and the bloody brakes freeze up, you know, seize up. Back. That's a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Now, I should switch the air. Do I really need the air conditioning on? Switch it off. Right. I mean, I got it all fixed in the summer. I'm not totally convinced that the heater in this car is totally brilliant. I think it's alright, but and maybe, of course, I haven't got the fan on. Well, the fan's on. It's on one hand. And a fan's just a fan, isn't it? It just like circulates the hot air. So it's like thinking you're going to cool down if you use these fans in the summer. But if you're like in a building, obviously that's why you would have a fan. It doesn't actually it just recirculates the air that's there. Indicated to come off. Not like that driver in front of me in a Skoda. Ugh. Bloody hell, see when you go into roundabouts, move a bit faster, you know? There's people coming at you. They're in a hurry, they don't want to piss about, getting home through work or whatever, or they're working. Okay, that's the thing about, like, you're going about older drivers. I mean, I'm an older driver, but I think a lot of people have never really worked, or if they have, they've not had to like drive around anywhere. And when I left school, I got a job that involved driving everywhere. So you had to learn quick that you couldn't mess about. You didn't have time to do what you were supposed to do, you know. And indicator come off this time. Very good. So it's like, I think a lot of people just have a bit of a pampered life. I think I haven't had a pampered life. I've had a tough shit life actually, but that's another matter. A lot of it's brought on myself, of course. I'm not saying that's not the case. Here we are, we're in this sort of Grand Prix here. We've reached 37, you know, we're going faster. Oh look, it's two rainbows. Two rainbows. Maybe that's why this person's going so slow, because I'm looking at the rainbow. I think that's really cool, that. The rainbow. Rainbow! I wish they'll end up crashing into this car actually. I wonder what sort of hassle we're going to have here at this roundabout. There's a bad drain up here as well. That's the thing that often it causes a bit of hassle. You have to move over to miss a train. There's it there, look. I mean, it can cause a bit of a bump. I mean, I'm not expecting to get around here very soon. There's a police car. Pull in front of the police car. Now we're going to go. We're going to go. Yes, we're away. We're off. Signaling. I'm going to indicate to come off. Yes, yes. We're indicating to come off. That's well done. And even I remembered. I mean, I'm going to be criticising other drivers. Doesn't mean I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not. It's just for a bit of a laugh, really. I think that's why I do it. I mean, at the end of the day, you're out in public territory. It kind of serves you right. Why is he go? Why is that? Why are they over there? Right. You know. Oh, we're going in. We're going into. I see. I get you. 171.7, 185.7, and 164.7. I don't know what the 3 is. I sort of assumed it's got supersonical extra octane. What do you call it? Doodah. Just pop in front of that car. I made it. Yes, we made it. Yeah. Now you just stay here. That won't be long. Oh, sorry, keep you waiting. I was chatting away there, like, you know. Chatting away to the guy in the shop, like, pardon, what? So what I want to do now is go and... I've got a bit of time to kill now. You've got a time to kill. But what have I got to do? Got time to kill. Time to kill, blah 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 blah. Time to kill. Hey, holy moly. No, that's not too bad. Got time to kill. Time to kill. So, what roundabout are we going to? Where are we going to do a bit of filming? That's what I need to know. Right, it's what is it? Oh, it's 4:05, not 5:05. Because right, yeah, I know where it is. Jesus Christ. Let's see what we can see. See what we can find. Right. I apologise if this has been a waste of the internet, but never mind. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye!